And we'll be looking this afternoon at the proposal by the government to allow Saccos to join the national payment system. This will reduce the over-reliance on banks to clear checks and other commercial activities. And in studio with me, I am joined by Raymond, Kipkoech, Morel to talk about this proposal and also to delve deeper into the Hustlers Fund as Saccos look forward to tapping this fund. And he is the chairman of Nafasi Sacco. Welcome to our studios.
Welcome.
Now let's start off with the proposal by the government for Saccos to join the national payment system. How will this have an impact on the subsector?
Yeah, it will really have an impact on subsector since the Saccos will be in the phase 2 project of the Hustler Fund. The government will reload the fund through the sector, and the Saccos will be actually the intermediary in boosting, in giving out the loans to boost the livelihood of our members and our citizens. So Saccos will be actually giving out the loans as a phase 2 project of the government, whereby now members, the Saccos will serve as intermediaries. They will be given loans, and then they will be able to support the citizen. Okay. I know the phase 1 has been there to serve individual, but this now will serve the groups and the chairmans.
Okay, yeah. Maybe you can paint for us a picture of how the system is right now. Now we have the national payment, meaning that you will now be reduced reliance on financial and commercial banks. Paint us a picture of how you operate as a Sacco.
Yeah, the Sacco, the SASRA came up with a system of called National Sacco Central, whereby Saccos have come up so that they can have what we call a Sacco Central, where they'll be dealing with national payment system. They'll be having the shared services, whereby the shared services, I mean, we have the issue of the technology, where we have Saccos that can share technology. We know Saccos, there are smaller Saccos that they might not invest so much on technology. And then on top of that, there will be also the issue of the national payment system. There are 52 Saccos that have come up, and Nafasi Sacco is one of them, whereby it's one of the 52 Saccos which will participate in the national, in that kind of the Sacco Central. One of the good things that you'll have is what we call national payment system, which Saccos will be allowed to own checkbooks. They will be allowed to do the what we call the payment system, where like the one of the central bank, the check clearing. Saccos will be allowed to have checks and be able to issue checks. The same time, through the Sacco Central, the Saccos now will be able to lend to other Saccos. We know Saccos have issues of liquidity. They have issues of the finances, and we'll be able to have Saccos that have good money, good, they have good liquidity, and they'll be able to share with other Saccos. So national payment system will be one of those part of the system that the Sacco Central will be advocating.
You're talking about the credit, that is the establishment of our 1 billion shilling central liquidity facility for Saccos. How will this also have an impact in terms of easing financial services as well as deepening financial inclusion?
Yeah, it will actually assist in such that most of the Saccos, you can see the Sacco movement is controlling a lot of billions of money that's going in trillions, and most of these Saccos rely so much on the banks. And when we have that central liquidity system, Saccos now it deals with the small members, at the lower level, they'll be able to access those credits. We know there have been a problem in the past whereby small business, small individual in the Sacco are unable to access those credit facilities. But through the Sacco Central, we shall be able to mobilize funds through those individual Saccos, and we shall be able to give members a lot of credit.
Okay, the subsector has contributed about close to 7% to the GDP.
Yes, sure.
Maybe as Nafasi Sacco, I'd like to know how you're positioning yourself, especially on the digital space, to ensure that you better service delivery as well as increase membership across board.
Yeah, Nafasi Sacco has actually positioned himself through this system, whereby we have invested a lot on our systems, we have invested a lot on our technology. Bearing in mind, Nafasi Sacco initially was called Nafasa Circle, and Nafasa Circle used to deal with members from National Cereals and Produce Board. Currently, we have opened our common bond, and that's why we rebranded ourselves to Nafasa Sacco. We want to position ourselves in the pyramid of the movement, such that we are able to serve members at our individual level. And one of the things that Nafasa Sacco has achieved is we are going to open a branch, which we have moved out of the common bond where we are, and we are able to reach the Mamamboka, we are going to reach the small people, And on top of that, we have also invested so much heavily on the technology. We are serving our members through the IT systems. We have invested so much on the mobile technology, and we are able to serve our members on that.
Talking of Mama Mbogas and the people at the bottom of the pyramid, early on you had mentioned about tapping into the Hustlers Fund. I'd like you to expound more about how the Sacco and also other Saccos can leverage on this fund to ensure that they increase their space in the Sacco industry.
Yeah, what the Mama Mboga and the space that we need to tap in is that the Saccos, we have actually moved from the system of the Saccos whereby we require members to save at a small level. What we have now is that Saccos need to save, they do daily savings. If you go to Mama Mboga, border riders, they do what we call daily saving. So daily savings will really assist them. So however how small their savings are, or whatever deposit we have, we are able to assist them so that we can even be giving them daily loans, daily support, and they'll be able to capture that. So as a Sacco, Nafasi Sacco, we are positioning ourselves in that scenario whereby we are able to assist those Mama Mboga, we are able to assist those at however small their contribution is. We value that contribution and we shall be able to assist them, and we actually build the economy of this.
Okay. Are you looking into tapping the retirees as well as the pension scheme to ensure that these retirees have a place to put their money once they retire? Is this something you're looking forward to?
Yes, we have looked at that. And as I said earlier, Nafasi Sacco was formerly Nafasa Circle. And Nafasa Circle was drawing members from National Cereals and Produce Board, whereby we have our 18 membership. And we have come up with a product for the retirees. Currently, as a Sacco, we have mobilized their savings up to 120 million, whereby we have given them products that they are able to look at it. We are able to give them good product, a fixed deposit. We are to give them loans against those deposit. So actually, we have tapped on the retirees by giving them good products. We have even actually acted as giving them good services as far as their products. So actually, as Nafasa Sacco, we have actually assisted our retirees because we believe that in terms of the Sacco movement, there is no retirement, but they only exit from the formal employment and they go to the other side of the Nini.
I don't know how you're planning maybe to increase when it comes to savings, because a report by the KNBS early in this year, they saw about 13 million Kenyans have no form of retirement savings scheme, and also the majority of them are in the informal sector. Are you looking to also bring them on board? And also, when it comes to this retirement product, can people who are about to retire also be part of this scheme, or how does it operate?
So how it operates is that we have given them products and we have talked to them through education. We have talked to our retirees who are about to retire, and we are telling them that these are the products we have. Though the retirement is under the RBA Act and the guidance of the RBA, we are able to capture, once the member retires, he goes to the different pension scheme and they get all of their money. And most of them, when they bring their money, they take to the bank and they don't have any. But what we have done as a Sacco, we have actually given them products against those products. We are able to save for them. We are able to have a product. One of the products that we have that we write as Nafasi Sacco is that we are able to have members that they are able, you know, when a member is used to earning monthly salary, we are able to give them computing interest for them, and they're able to earn on monthly basis whatever interest they get, so that they just get a life they enjoy when they are salaried, and now when they are not salaried, when retirement, they're able to transition slowly to retirement.
Okay, is this a product that can also be adopted by other Saccos? Because we have seen retirees spend this money recklessly and also on things that are not helpful in their future. Is this something that can be adopted across board?
Yeah, it's a good product. If a Saccos can adopt, they can come to our Sacco and we show them how we are doing it, and it's a good product. We have done, like when my Sacco, we have never gone to the bank to get credit for the last 2 to 3 years, because we have been relying on our savings from our retirees, which we have used actually to give loans. So it's a good product that the Saccos can, other Saccos can emulate.
Thank you so much. That has been Kipkoech Morel, who is the chairman of the Nafasi Deposit Taking Circle, talking about some of the various developments in the subsector, and also, you know very well, the government is about to roll out the national payment system, and also through this, banks or rather Saccos can be able to lend to one another.